I've beaten Resident Evil 4, the original, like the 2004, 2005 version, at least 3 or 4 times, like roughly 3 or 4 times. Um, I beat it twice recently. Once with the regular guns, and then second way through, I slowly accumulated a million. Is it pesos? Whatever the fuck. I don't think it's pesos, but whatever the currency is. Hold on one second. It's got fucking pesetas. But I had to collect 2 million pesetas. Pesetas? Pesetas? Pesetas. 2 million pesetas just to get the fucking infinite Tommy gun. I forgot what the fuck it's called. The typewriter, the Chicago typewriter, and infinite rocket launcher. Which, I'm going to be completely honest, man. Like, I'm in the fucking camp or the team about just keeping it and taking it fucking easy. Because I don't need any more fucking stress in my goddamn life. But I get there are some people who fucking love torturing themselves via video games. Teach their own, but I definitely had a lot more fun going through the game the second time around, especially once when I got that Chicago typewriter, because it was just like, I no longer have to fucking, I get, it's supposed to be survival horror, fucking, I mean, it was an action, I guess, for about, some of those games, but, just, I don't know, I just had a lot more fun. I didn't have to fucking, I was just like, I got to just play the game, fucking enjoy the goddamn story. I do wish, that, what's her fuck, the Ada Wong, I wish there were actually just like some of those chapters that they, the extra chapters, I forgot what the fuck it's called, Separate Ways, they could have just like snuck those into the main story maybe, but I understand how that could have been too much, and I think, I've never played Resident Evil 2, but I think there's a moment where Leon and Ada team up together, so I think, I could be wrong, but so maybe they're just like, let's not, we already got a couple with the president's daughter, Ashley. I think that's her fucking name. Anyway, so it's a fucking my favorite. I could be, maybe I'm just misremembering, but I played on the Wii version, which had the fucking motion control, and generally speaking, I wish that there was an alternative option so you could do either or in most of the games. That's kind of what turned me off with Skyward Sword, for example. But this, I mean, it was a fucking point and click, shooter, fucking perfect, man. Like, this is what it was made for, generally. You know what I mean? It was one of those fucking, kind of like those arcade fucking, I forgot what the hell I forgot what the hell it's called right now. But, I mean, they originally called it tank controls, but I can't remember what the actual type of game plays. That Duck Hunter kind of fucking shooter game. Is it like a rail shooter, I think? But, if I remember anyway, because I also recently played the Godfather Black Hand Edition, which I originally played that on the Xbox, but now I played that recently not too long ago on the Wii, and once again, if I remember right, it felt pretty good shooting with it. But the tank controls can be very difficult and I think that's part of the stress, or part of the, I guess for some people, the fun of the game. Which is, when you have to shoot specific targets on that one, I think it's called the regenerators or whatever, and in order for them to explode, otherwise they just keep regrowing their fucking body parts back. Very fucking stressful shit. Very fun at the same time, and it's very fun at the same time. It's very I don't know if the not relaxing, fulfilling, I guess one's gonna have a bit of a cathartic release, or cathartic, like getting to kill such a dangerous fucking weapon, essentially like a living weapon coming at you, bioweapon, I guess. And I think I don't know if I've ever played the super difficult version. That shit would drive me up the goddamn wall. I mean, I'm sure I would eventually get through it maybe. I mean, it would probably take me a long ass time, and I'm sure eventually it'd fucking be cathartic once you beat it or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I liked having infinite ammo and just fucking blowing everything away on the screen, just not having to worry about anything. Just let me just get through I just want to fucking enjoy this game as easily as it possibly can. I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely, I enjoyed both, like the fucking having limited ammo. Just especially, I remember when I don't know if it was the first or second time I played the game against the fucking regenerators. I think they're called regenerators. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yes, they are called regenerators, or it might be with a D at the end, regenerators. I don't know, or regenerators. Anyway, with a T, you get to that moment where you don't have any fucking ammo, and yet you got to shoot these motherfuckers with a rifle in order to. Well, and it needs to have that infrared. I don't know, the infrared fucking lens scope on the rifle in order to actually see the where you got to shoot the regenerator. And if you once again only have fucking, well, I guess you might need to like switch back and forth between. I never thought about that. Switching back and forth between seeing where to shoot it, and then switching to like a pistol or something. And then there were some of the regenerators, I don't know if it was all of them, the ones that definitely had the spikes, I'm pretty sure. They had one of those fucking spots on their backs, so you have to either be lucky and shoot through them with a strong enough bullet, or you need to fucking, I don't know, turn around, I hope that they turn around or get around them, get behind them, and which some of these fucking places, you got very little space, and what's gonna stress, man, fuck. And there's also like some of those fucking, like it was so cathartic personally, blowing up a motherfucker with a goddamn infinite rocket launcher. Like there was that giant nest, you could just shoot it with I was able to also use a fucking Chicago typewriter to shoot it down, that giant ass nest that turns into the giant flying fucking bug or insect that you gotta take out. But also when you're being not chase, I guess it's like kind of like a Michael Myers chase where the thing's just so fucking strong. And you have I think you need what is it called? Nitrogen. I don't know if it's nitrogen oxide. Hold on. We'll just call them nitrogen tanks. Quick rundown. Fucking special agent gotta save the president's daughter. Both get infected. Various times where you are apart from each other, and then you get back together. There's a little bit more continuation of the overall series of the game, or the game series, whatever, or story. Anyway, and at the last moment, you're able to get the fucking parasites out of you before you are taken under control. And there are moments where the parasite was able to control these characters. And then there's also there's a couple other third parties that are either helping, or they're other things that are going on while the main story is going on with Ada and I think Luis or Lewis. Whereas I don't know the whole lore, but the original strain I think was made in a lab, but this strain is like the OG version. Yeah, you find out there's like fossils and shit. It's some cult themes in there. Which is, anyway, and you go from fucking a village to, what the fuck is next after the village? Like a village to like, kind of like, outskirts of the village, I don't know how to fucking call that. I mean, there's a lake, there's a castle, there's an island, like a military island, like a science lab underneath, that's where the fucking regenerators are, and then, I mean, there's also like a bit of ruins, from like a past civilization, or maybe it could have been even like 100 or 200. There's maybe it was like 120 years. I don't know. Anyway, so I don't remember why they took the president's daughter. I mean, maybe it was just like infiltrate any way you possibly can, for a new world order of sorts. It's always some motherfucker that thinks they're better than everybody else. There are easily more games that came out since that are a little bit more advanced, or a lot more advanced than the original, and they also made the remake, which I don't know how soon I'll be playing the remake, which I've heard a lot of good things. I had a buddy that was like really into the series, and he's played this game alone like a million times. It might even be his favorite game. It's a lot of people's favorite games. It's just a very, I don't know, it's kind of reminds me of like Ocarina of Time of sorts, but like the action survival horror, I guess, a genre. It is extremely rare. I don't know about other people, but for me anyway, to play a game immediately over after beating it for once, like that's just, I don't know, that's a pretty good game. And I would also say it's probably a good game if you're willing to play it over and over again throughout the years. Not many things are able to hold up that long. And nostalgia is a hell of a fucking drug. It's just a video game, but a lot of those stressful moments were, they were action packed, but it also made you feel a bit like a special agent in a way, or a secret agent, just like the amount of shit that's going on and the things you gotta dodge, and you just gotta be like fucking very perceptive. I don't know if they have a virtual reality version of Resident Evil 4. I mean, I'm sure someone, maybe if they don't officially have it, they probably have a mod. Someone probably modded that. But I would definitely be interested. Like, I don't really care about virtual reality kind of stuff, but that is definitely a game, immersing yourself. That and if I could do Ocarina of Time, fucking immerse myself in Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, that would be fucking awesome. I mean, it's such a good game that it just makes you want to play the other games. Like, I want to get to know these characters more. I want to get to know this story more. It's just so fucking awesome. And like moment after moment, it's just showing you like heinous things that, it's just like, how could anyone comprehend this, let alone want to make it, and yet they fucking exist, and just showing you like parts of the reality, of reality, the real world, how like fucking there are very evil, twisted people that are very smart and they want fucking, I don't know, they want destruction and shit. Could be ownership, could be fucking power, could be fucking, and a lot of this also is fucking natural. Once again, we're seeing fucking like fossils of this Las Plagas fucking, I don't know what the fuck that plague, I was gonna say plague, but because obviously Las Plagas, but parasitic organism, I guess, is what it's, or it's a parasite. Parasitic anthropod. I could be wrong, but there probably was some kind of research done into natural parasites in the world, or just like, parasites in general that just, consume another organism or being, and is able to control them remotely, I guess. I think almost like a hive mind of sorts, because it's not like these anyone who was under complete control of these Las Plagas was, they were fending for themselves of sorts. They were once again kind of like a collective unit. I guess I'll just end it with, it's just a very strong staple for video games, for an example of, video games representing art. And a lot of these games are representative of art and expression. But some of them are obviously just to make $1. And this game, maybe it was, to make $1 for sure, but, fucking make it worth spending that $1, I guess. Or every fucking dollar. And it's one of those fucking games you buy it like 3 times. Like, I have it on like fucking the Xbox 360. I had a fucking the Wii version. I had it fucking on the Switch now. Fucking. Anyway. And fucking probably even get it. Well, I would have gotten it possibly on Steam, but. I mean, it was nearly open world. Kind of not nearly sandbox, because there were definitely sections where you couldn't go back. But, I don't know. Just nice to not be stuck fucking trying to collect every little fucking thing, so just play the game, watch and enjoy the story, the characters, and fucking the gameplay, the music. I mean, goddamn, dude, I sleep sometimes to that fucking whenever the merchant, I think it is, that music. I forgot that the fucking, I don't know how to even describe it though. It's fucking spooky, but like calming and chill. Like fucking, I think it might be the save. It might also be the save. Actually, maybe not where the merchant is, but where the save. I don't remember. I can't remember. But a lot of times where the merchant is where you can save. So, but I think it's like whenever you save that, the music comes up. I don't remember. Fucking anyway.